Okay, now we're good to go. We are in the at the end of the year 2021. And if you notice at this period, particularly with the pandemic that happened last year, a lot of things have speed up. And when I say speed up, I mean a whole lot of things has actually changed. Technologies have something that operate them before. And that's why if you truly want to remain relevant in the labor market and in businesses globally, there are skills you must have to learn. Otherwise, you'll be left behind. I want to welcome every one of us to Diamond Mind High Income Skill Program that will help you skill up, to be able to scale up. Because when you have more skills, I'm not talking about skills, when you have more skills, you become more valuable. And when you are more valuable, you bring more value to the marketplace. Actually, your income will actually also go higher, and a lot of things can change for you. So, welcome to this section. My name is Wuro Lamade. I am a digital trainer. I help individuals with digital skills. I have individuals who have start up online. I have individuals to take their brick and mortar business, take it online and make success out of it. And I'm also a wealth and a wellness coach. Glad to have you on this live transforming section. Let's write together on this and you'll be glad you did. Let's start first. We all have this thing called smartphone and we use it a lot, right? Then, what is your screen time? How much time do we spend on our phone? It's an example. 8 hours, 54 minutes. That's almost 9 hours. Check the hours on WhatsApp. Check the hours on TikTok. That's the screen time. The question is, how can your screen time be transformed to your wealth time? How is that possible? How can you transmit your screen time to your wealth time? Because anybody that has this thing called smartphone has no excuse to be broke. Has no excuse not to have abundance if you have the right skill. And if you have the right knowledge about this has made a lot of you become multi-millionaire. I'm not talking about the wrong side. I'm not talking about internet fraud or all those things that are not supposed to be. And I'm also not talking about coming in front of the camera and showing nakedness. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about real skill that are real service that businesses need across the world and you also need that will make a big difference. This and more you are going to get into.
It's time for everyone's favorite work.
Before we go on further, before I make any assumption, I hope you understand. We all understand that every important part of life is going digital now. Every important part of life. Work is going from factories to laptops, meetings from boardroom to Zoom, like we are connecting to Zoom here. I mean, in Lorry, some people are on those days, some people are in different parts of the world and they are connected to us on this section. That is Zoom. Friends from neighbors to followers. Then games, we know as kids, we rode the tire, we play football, play basketball. But today, more kids play Fortnite than they play basketball and football combined. The world is changing very, very fast. Unfortunately, our school system has not prepared us. What happened is that we go to school and we have high hopes. If you check today, how much comes even after the certificate? Even if you get more and more certificates, how much comes? I saw somewhere it was written that okay, professor is going to earn like 410,000 naira for less than 500,000. That is what a professor will earn. That is good money. But it's not so good money in a month when you have how many years does it take to become a professor? A lot of years, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of things. Then what I will get is 410, not bad. I mean, if I begin to compare myself to other people, I'm better, I'm the king. But not when you can make multiples of that. Not when someone like me, who just have BSc for chemistry, not someone that has even can actually pay professor for a lot of months. When I say a lot of months, I'm not talking about 5 months. I'm talking about more than that. Every month. So things are actually changing and we need to get those skills. So let's check this short video. And it's talking about the more advanced thing happening, which is the metaverse. It's happening already. And if we do not get in front of the channel, at least by getting the skills so that you also become relevant there, we will surely be there. And for 2022, things are going to speed up just like that. Let's get information on this.
Year and a half, a lot of us who work in offices have gone remote. And while I miss seeing the people I work with, I think remote work is here to stay for a lot of people. So we're going to need better tools to work together. let's take a look at what working in the metaverse will be like. Imagine if you could be at the office without the commute. You would still have that sense of presence, shared physical space, those chance interactions that make your day all accessible from anywhere. Now imagine that you have your perfect work setup and you can actually do more than you could in your regular work setup. And on top of all that, you can keep wearing your favorite sweatpants.
Looking good. Let's get together real quick for a debrief.
I'm free now. Let's jump in. Hi.
Hey.
So what do we think?
I think it's ready.
Great.
I'll prep it for the presentation.
Amazing, right? That is
All
the
right.
future of
Good.
work. When you can actually do some metaverse program things, get together and do things together. You don't have to. It means as we are here, if you get into the program with the metaverse work, we can be together, do touch together in that work. Are you prepared for that? Because it's going to happen and catch up is going to be 2 days. But at least basically, you want to make sure you have some basic skills. And on the next video you're going to see very important high income skills that can make you money fast. And I can use to build a huge business using the internet. And you can also serve a lot of business owners because you can tell a business owner you can help them to make even extra X amount in their business. They are more than happy to pay you.
It's going to take at least 2 years to get the same number of jobs back. So in this free time, you must spend it on education. Get a skill that can make money fast. As a business myself, I'm still looking to hire people, but people with internet skills. People who know how to edit videos. People who know how to run Facebook ads, build websites, create a sales funnel. People with an eye.
So you see, people that have internet skills, people that can run Facebook ads, that can do video editing, that can do a website, that can create a sales funnel, those are the people you need. It's not enough to say, oh, I have certificate. That's fine, but what other skills do you have? And that is very important. That's why we brought to you Diamond Mind High Income Skill Masterclass Course, where you have a chance to learn high income skills, and you also learn how to maximize the use of your mind. Then it's the masterclass that will give you additional value, and that's actually what we put for. What are you going to get in this masterclass? Module 1, you're going to get the greatest asset to achieve anything is our mind. So what is Diamond Mind? And you might be wondering, why are you talking about mind when we're talking about skills? Well, the first skills to master is your mind. If you can't master your mind will work against you in any situation. A lot of people are kept poor and struggling today because of their mindset. So 99% of success we have in life is in between our 2 ears. That is it. So if you sometimes you think of people that are so wealthy, they are not so extraordinarily smart. Sometimes you feel like I'm smarter than them, but go and check their mindset. Their mind is very powerful. That is where the secret is. This aspect is very important. Then the result we all want in life is but the action we take by something else. It's not done by you. Somebody will say, I want to live long, and the person will also be the one to be the same smoker. And when he goes on the secret cases within, smokers are liable to die young. But if the paradigm is some satisfaction that connects me to say I'm a smoker, he will remain a smoker until he changes it. So if that's the case, then this paradigm is important we understand it so that it doesn't work against us unconsciously. And that's why we are entering a new year now. There will be a lot of crossover night, prayers will be done, people pray, which is very important. God pray. It's also important to take action also in the right direction because knowledge is also very important. And for this, you must alter the paradigm, the programming, if you desire to achieve an improved result. Let's say, for instance, the system I'm using now is actually programmed to type in Arabic. If I keep typing for 10 years with the same programming, it will keep bringing out Arabic. If I want it to change, I need to go and change the settings to English. Now, when I change the programming to English, now when I type, English will come. So my typing, which is my action, is actually controlled. The outcome is controlled by something inside the system we call program. So the same thing for our mind. The action we take is controlled by the program. If the program is saying financial scarcity, that's where you will be. If your program is saying financial abundance, that's what it will be. And that's why we say personal education and self-development is very, very important. A good example, somebody who is overweight decides to go on diet without altering what they have in their mind, which is being overweight. Whatever action the person takes, what you will see happen eventually is that the individual will do all, but no matter what the person loses, he will get it back, because what is here, which is the programming, and the result is always equal all the time, no exception. We already have the knowledge and the power to accomplish most anything we want to achieve. You know what we want, isn't it? I'm sure you know what you wanted for the end of 2021. I'm sure you also know what you wanted for 2020. How amazing you want your life to be. But the challenge is that control can be the paradigm. However, we have not developed a clear understanding of how these paradigms are formed or how they control our habitual behavior. Why we behave, that is. And if we don't understand that, and we don't know how it controls us, that's a big issue. Because that means we continuously control things together. That's a complete waste of time. How many years have people been waiting on hope for things to change? Therefore, we frequently do not do what we already know how to do, and then we have superior knowledge and there's inferior result, and that is causing massive confusion and frustration. For some people, they can't wait. They are so confused that they have to stop, they think it's rituals. And for some people, they can't wait. They have to go, some young guys have to go for internet fraud, and that's the other way, and it's growing in popularity. Some other ladies think they have to sleep around and get small, and that's what will make them big. Some sleep with bigger men, politicians, and that's how they think they should make it. And some other younger ones are actually looking at that and thinking that's the way. But that's not the way. If you just know how to correct this paradigm, the results will begin to change. This we are going to take a deep dive in the master class, and you understand how to control your mind, not just for your business or your career or anything you do. Even in the sport I play, I use it a lot. It's useful, you can use it to achieve anything.
There is a story of a Major League Baseball player who's speaking.
And here, this is a quick example of how this happens. Something is happening, results you don't want, that's what we see. What do we do mostly? We talk about it, we complain about it, we talk to friends and family about it, and now by that we're actually programming our brain. We are supplying raw material to the conscious mind like that. From the material we supply to the conscious mind, the subconscious now will take what it is and manufacture your program. Then the body will continue to act in a certain way, and the same more of the result will happen. The cause of dilemma is ignorance, the biggest cause of poverty or financial struggle all over the world. It's actually ignorance as well. You will have the privilege on the master class to get to know my Sienna story. That's the car I use, and I love that car because I take my family. It's a very nice car. I got this Sienna using my mind power, and it happened in less than 2 weeks. You can use this for, I've used it for many things. The houses I have, the property, a lot of things I have, I've been able to use my mind to do this. In the master class, you're going to have a chance to know how you also can use your mind to achieve great things, rather than using your mind to work against you. This is not taught in school, For things to change, it's important to understand that you and I have to change. You have to change inside out. It's not about expecting government or something to change outside. I'm not waiting for that. I'm making my change from inside out, and that will be in control all the time. And the model 2, you have a chance. Now that your mind is set, you have a chance to take what we call online advantage. Because even on Facebook, there are 2 billion people there, human beings. Your ideal client, your ideal customer, your ideal people you want to do businesses with, you want to serve, they are there. But if you don't understand leverage, you're going to be working too hard because you'll be working just physically. Whereas you can 10 times your results or income taking advantage of the online space when you have this skill. One of the very important skills to take advantage of this is what we call attraction marketing. Attraction marketing. It means you are going to lead with value to your audience, maybe attending to their pain point or their desire. And now, this your content online will build rapport. People don't know you, but they will interact with your content. You build rapport with people on your behalf. You cultivate trust. They begin to say, I trust the person that gives this value. Giving me value without asking me for anything. Lastly, on the third one, you be established as an authority and a credible person. Now, when you talk about what you have as an educating them as a solution, what you have offered, they are listening objectively. After then, you want to qualify and say, these are the people I want to serve. And you want to repel people you don't want to serve. Particularly, you offer your solution. For instance, now on this call, I would say if you are not committed, if you are not ready to be committed to serve and help other people to have a change of life while your life is changing, I can help. I will tell you categorically. If you are there and you are expecting something to happen overnight without anything, I can work with you. I'll tell you categorically. If you are there and you're expecting something for nothing, I can't be with you. I can't help you. I'll tell you categorically. But I can work with you and I can help you if you are committed and you're ready to be coachable and you're ready to follow the process and you're not looking for overnight success and you're ready to do all it takes to make things happen, then I'm good with you. And that's it. So you help people that way, and then with this traffic sources, Facebook is there, Instagram is there, YouTube is there, LinkedIn is there, Twitter is there. You can put your valuable information in full of this traffic so that people interact with it. It will attract the right people to you, and you can make a lot of amazing things happen as well. So for the traffic, we're going to address this in the masterclass deep dive organically, where you don't pay any money to attract the right people and serve them and make a lot of money. Or we can also use the paid one, which makes things happen kind of faster. But then you pay Facebook or pay Instagram or pay YouTube to actually send information to you, some Google to send information to some places and attract people as fast as possible. So for the paid, what you'll be following there is to focus on, okay, I'll press that. What you'll be following there is to focus on getting people's attention. Maybe you call them by their profession or call them by their pain point or whatever, get their attention, you build their interest, mention things that are of interest to them, either what they like or what interest to them not to have, the pain. And then lastly, you do a call to action. And you see a lot of amazing things happening. Then organic traffic, we're going to use the PI system. You post, valuable posts, story posts, and then you can post 16 questions. People interact, you interact with them, and now you can educate them what you have. I'm actually going to show you a quick example of the possibility of this. For module 3, we're going to look at, now you're having success online. Will you be waking up 1 a.m. in the night to respond to messages that are bombarding your phone? No, you will burn out. That's why automation is very, very key and very, very important. That's why I brought to you module 3, which will help you to understand both design. Every business needs correct right people. But what about if I help you get that, and instead of you chasing out after the right people, you have something put out and it attracts the right people to you, and they are ready to pay you money to do businesses with you. That is what we are talking about. But before we go on, let me show you quickly what I mean. I will share my screen. Let me show you quickly what I mean when we say organic traffic or when we say landing page. Just show you something quickly about it. Just okay. So I have to minimize this, and then let's go to Facebook. Okay. This is Facebook. All right, so let me search for this name. The same Facebook profile you have can become your lead machine. Lead means the right people coming to you to do things with you. And when I say businesses, you might be shocked myself, but I don't have a business. But you have the ideas you have, you are not aware of. That you can turn into digital products and you can serve a lot of people with. You make a lot of money. You only regret, you'll be wondering, why didn't you know this, all this, why? So here, this person put their free video training reviews, 3 proven skills to bank extra $25K, $50 weekly using your smartphone, even if you have never made money online. Is that not amazing? Whatever you make, if you can make extra $25K weekly, that's ever extra $100K monthly, extra $200 monthly. Would that not be a plus? Sure, it will be a plus. So you give that information, and if you want that to come here, you click on this. This is his profile, but from there you get into his work. This is what we call landing page or squeeze page, where people have to give their details before they access the information. So let's say now I put my details in. A lot of people want to know how to make money using their smartphone and they don't have an idea. You can serve them. if you have these skills. So I'm putting my number 3169. And you click sign up here. And now it's taking to another place. Would you like to remain relevant in the labor market and in business? For the first time, new breakthrough system reviews how to bank extra 25K weekly, even if you don't have any product or service to render. And the information goes to you. Remember, before this information comes to your details of email, phone number has been saved in that person's account. The person can interact with you because you've shown your interest that what the person has is important to you. Then it goes on. The game changer is in the combination of digital skill plus recommended business model, or you can use digital skill plus any business you have already, and that goes. And there's a whole lot of benefit that happen around that. Look at that. Just imagine being able, being able to conveniently make 50K a side income, passive income just for a start. Then you can start up your business with little cash investment without any headache or so. Look at those advantages. So the person interacts and a lot of business can actually happen from here. That is from Facebook profile to look at what happened to other things. So now let me go back to share the slide so that we can, we get to finish on this. Let me click on here, okay. Okay, we're here. So let's just get back to the slide and take this one. All right. So we've seen the organic, we've seen a little bit of the automation as well. Now, what's the next step? Next step is I'm going to ask us this question. I'm going to ask if you are offline and if you are also online. It is very important to you that I show you how to assess this skill in the best way ever and at the best price ever. And also you want to get hints on how you can create abundance of wealth. Please let me have a yes in the chat box. Let me have a yes. Okay, I have for my audience, I have yes already. If you are online, it's important for you to know how this is abundance for yourself, and you don't need to wait for anybody's promise or wait for the regular thing we'll wait for. Let me have a yes. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead. So, firstly, there's something that is called wealth. Don't trade in life. You're either trading up or you're trading down. But there are actually four types of wealth. The first one is the financial wealth, which is money. Income, salary, enough, not enough. Income is money. The second one is social wealth, which is connected to the money you make. You're connected to the money you make. What is that? That is your status. These two can be made, can be lost, can be made again. There's no limit. But you see the last two, which is time wealth and physical wealth. Time wealth is talking about life, and that's our freedom. There's no, you can't use it anyhow. You don't have more than 24 hours if you're the president of the country. Physical wealth is our health. It's also an asset that is created, and you can't just put it on, throw it away, or lose life and get it back. So, meaning the greatest asset we have, the greatest wealth is our time and our health. That's the two. Now, World Trade says, be wary of jobs or things you do that lure you in with one, that is financial wealth of limited income or limited salary, which you know is not enough. And two, social wealth, or sometimes it's packaging wealth status, because some people, if you can package more, people give you more status in the society too, plus money. Don't let them lure you in with those things and rob you of your original asset, which is your time wealth, and your physical wealth, which is your health. Be wary of jobs or things you do that lure you in with 1 and 2 and rob you out of 3 and 4. Because if you do, our parents did that, and you see what happened after their retirement. It's so serious. The majority of people retire old, sick, and broke. A lot of youth are also in there already hoping it to be a different story. You need to give yourself a better chance by taking the bolder step than just hoping and wishing. Now, how to make money online with this skill? 1, you can work for someone even with this skill. money, but this is the most common and the most limiting way to make money. Secondly, you can become a professional. Become a professional, have some more study, have some more study. You're going to get paid more than somebody working for someone directly. At the end of the day, you will not have time for those things that are important to you, and you will still not earn all the money you want. The third one is you can be your own boss. This is the best way to create your time and financial. But wait a minute, it's not your own boss or owning a big office, and you have overhead, and you have money you are owing the bank and all those things. A lot of businesses spend a lot of millions and you are not making any money. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a success and a special recommendation I have for you that has helped me, that changed the story. But before we do that, let's listen to the three ways to earn money, and you will know that you need to pay attention and take fast advantage of this one.
There are basically 3 ways you can earn money. First, you can work for someone else. You have a job. Essentially, you agree to trade your time for a salary or an hourly wage to build someone else's business. They decide the role you perform, the hours you work, the length of your employment, and the value that your time is worth. Jobs are the most common, but often the most limiting ways to make money. The second way you can earn money is with a profession. Some examples would include doctors, lawyers, or engineers. In this case, you get a higher education or develop a specific set of skills or knowledge, and you're paid for those services. Professional services often offer a higher level of compensation, but come with longer hours and a greater commitment. They tend to require ongoing training and a significant investment of time and money. Now, the third way you can earn income is what a lot of people dream about. That is, being your own boss. Few would argue that this is the most exciting, flexible, and rewarding way to make money. In this model, you are no longer building someone else's dream, but rather your own. The key benefit of being your own boss, and this is important, is that you have the opportunity to leverage the efforts of others to accomplish more and therefore earn more than you otherwise could on your own. This is how people improve both their financial freedom and their time freedom. Unlike a job in which you trade your limited time for a set amount of money, business owners can turn other people's efforts into personal potential. We'll talk more about this in a few minutes. So, there are 3 ways you can earn money: work for someone else, become a professional, or be your own boss. Let's focus on the home business industry. The first question to answer is, what is a home business? I mean, it sounds pretty self-explanatory, right? But the reality is that this industry is often misunderstood. Did you know, for example, that according to a recent report released by the United States Census Bureau, that 49% of all U.S. businesses are home-based? There are over 20 million home businesses in the United States alone, with a new one started every 6 seconds. Worldwide, it's a staggering $427 billion a year industry. Now, as the name implies, a home business is any business that an individual can operate from their home. Certainly, that includes many traditional businesses like web design, fashion, tailoring, technical services, repair services, and many others. But what we're interested in today is a very unique and rapidly growing subset that has a distinct set of advantages over the more traditional businesses. For example, unlike the other businesses mentioned, this subset typically requires no training or past experience, very little startup capital, and there's no accounts payable, no accounts receivable, no inventory. There are no employees, nor the headaches, expenses, licenses, certifications, and overhead that come along with a traditional business. The kind of home business we're going to talk about, you can work part-time, full-time, or even just in your spare time. You're the boss, so you decide. In short, the home business we're interested in offers far greater flexibility, it eliminates many of the costs, expenses, and other drawbacks of a traditional business. And yet, it offers tremendous potential, often with less invested. You'll see why that is in just a few minutes.
An amazing recommendation that takes out all the drawbacks, takes out all the headache. You don't have to pay overhead, you don't have to pay salary. Like I said, most business and investment, before you start making any money, you have invested millions. And there's no guarantee that you're going to get what you have back. So this is an amazing model that has changed a lot of lives, including my own. I want you to take serious advantage of this. But before we go on, let me share with you my experience with this recommended leverage business model. I experienced total life transformation. I come from a family of 6. I'm the last born. My parents are medical practitioners and they work very hard. They study even abroad. But what I noticed is because they were working for someone, their salary was never enough to take them what they used to. And today, a lot of people are facing the same thing. Salary is not enough and they have to manage and they have to borrow and they have to go cooperative. They have to do a lot of things. So most people are not poor. They are not poor. They are actually grounded because they are minors. They are on the minus level. And it's not their fault, it's just by the nature of what you do. And a lot of people are doing the same thing today. But this has helped because I have begun to live my life, and it's also eliminated drawbacks, help me to secure my real wealth, physical, my health, and also my time. And with this, I can create abundance of financial wealth. I can also create abundance of startups, comes naturally. It's also low risk and give you the highest return on investment. Predictable, it's scalable, and it's generational. You won't find that in anything else. Then it gives you total life freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it and do things that are very important to you. I've traveled internationally with this amazing recommended business model 6 times. I have assets in and out of the country. I've been able to start from not having even a bicycle to having 12 cars. I've been able to help over 300 individuals have a transformed life, earning 6-7-figure income monthly, and still having a lot more, including you that you're listening to this. If you are open to changing your life in this next new year 2022 that we're entering. So if this can change my life, the same advantage is right in front of you to transform your life. So that you can stop living an average life, you can stop living a package life, you can stop living below what you know you can actually achieve. Because if other people can do it, then you can do it. Check out this lady who started from nobody, but today she owns a mansion, traveling international. Can you see that? That's our mansion and that's our second car. Didn't stay overnight, some few years, like 4 years. Was that not amazing? Than working for 10, 15, 20 years and earning below 100,000, earning what you know you can earn. You don't have any power to increase that. This is certainly a chance for you to change your life. But like I said, I can only help you if you are committed. Now, let's get to it. You need to get transformed, and that's it to skill up now. The mind app which you agree with these prices, you can use that to attract and get my Sienna. You know that's priceless. You're going to access this for only 10,000 naira. Then also, organic traffic where you make a lot of money and you're not spending money, 10,000 naira to lend, and Facebook, Instagram ads, you could be charged on this alone more than 100,000 naira, but you're going to access it here for 10,000 naira. And also lead generation machine, how you can turn your Facebook price to a machine, 20,000 naira. Email marketing, the fortune it says in the follow-up, just 10,000 naira. And also the auto sales, which cost 10,000 naira, funnel design, the landing page and things, another ones, 30,000 naira. Put together, it's still 100,000 naira, $200, which is less than what we pay for schools to teach us a lot of things that when we finish school, we actually don't know whether we use it or not. You understand? That doesn't guarantee any wealth. But then, even though this is valued and worth more than 100,000, we want to make this super available and affordable for people of desire. And that's why today only, you'll be able to enjoy 80% discount plus a special 15% Ember discount, which is 95% discount for today only. So that instead of paying $100,000 or $200, all you have to pay one time, 5,000 naira or $10. You have to show me finally. You understand what I mean? So that's what you need to do. But take advantage of this before the price goes back up 80% when you have 10,000 or even more. Take advantage of this and change your life for the better. Now, what if there was something better than this? Like I've given you the best of the price you can get anywhere in the world. You won't even get it. But then, what about if you can access this even for free, where you don't have to pay for these skills? All you have to do is to take advantage of this recommended business model. We're actually on the mission of ending the trend of poverty and ending the trend of ill health. And anybody that participates in making this happen We have a special reward for you where you have the digital skill as a bonus. But that is for the first 5 fast action step I individual identities. With the recommended business model, you're going to have a personalized website value at $1,000 US, that's 500K. You have that for free. Then you're also going to have advanced email marketing app, $1,000 US, that's 500K as well. Then you're also going to have mentorship by 7 professionals like myself, that is valued over 100,000 naira. Then you're also going to have an advantage of our system called Diamond system, the win system, that instead of you chasing on clients or ideal customers, they're actually coming to you and charge them to you, and you can serve them seamlessly. That's very powerful and can be used for any business. Plus, you are going to have the digital skills as well. Put together is 1.3 million naira, $2,600. You agree with me? This is more than what it costs people use today. This amount of money or even more to get a job that has nothing to do connected to their financial future. And they can even be sacked from the job. But even though it's worth more than this, we want to. And that is why you will be able to access this for an amount less than that. But before then, what about if this does for you is to make you a good person? You really get out of debt. You are not owing anybody. You are not doing packaging and managing again. You are out of debt. You don't have cars owning you, house owning you. You are the one owning things. What about if this leads you to abundance so that you don't have to struggle to pay house rent, you don't have to struggle to pay your children's school fees, you don't have to struggle and package again. You can sincerely face life and live in abundance and create more. What about if this could help you to live even a happier life? Where you can be so happy, happier life, you are healthy, you have financial abundance, you are making impact in life, you are doing what you want to do when you want to do and how you want to do it. Because of this leverage advantage. This is what these individuals who want to see in this video have done, and some of them have gone from homeless to becoming multi-millionaire today. Any small salary, struggling and packaging, living in abundance. None of these guys want to see on this image earn less than 2 million naira. And even some of them go ahead and some of them is earning over 10, 15, 20 million naira through this same recommended business model. Wouldn't you take serious advantage of this and change your skill and 2021 in an amazing way and start 2022 in a big way and achieve all your dreams in life? How somebody earning small money struggling before now? You know that you feel homeless, struggling with small salary. Next thing you know, I'm out of that. Managing future salary as well. Eventual attendance for how much you can management required, and that is spot right. Another individual doing amazingly well. And the last individual was who was earning 15,000 naira, but today changed his story for good and living an amazing, amazing life. What if all you have to pay for this is only 20,600 naira, $40 US, and you can have all the skills, and you can have the leverage business model that has turned a lot of people to become multi-millionaire without limits and achieving great life, living a good life, becoming a good person, living an abundant life, and living an happy life for the rest of their life. And they know that never need to manage your package or do anything. Wouldn't that be great that you do that for yourself? How much? What can you buy with 20,600 naira? What phone can you buy? What can you do? There's limit. You can't buy any of these phones for that amount. But this phone does not guarantee anybody's life, isn't it? But then you can take advantage of this, and you can actually start a new life today, so that by this time, 2020, by God's grace, when we are ending the year, you are not complaining and managing and how do I package for this? How do I manage for this month? How do I pretend and go back home and feel everything is okay for my people? You can actually face a real life. This will change your life, and your life will never remain the same. So get back to the person that gave you the link or invited you here, or share this video with you, or click on the button below this video above or anywhere on the link anywhere. Take action. I can't wait to see you on the other side as you change your life for the good. I wish you all the best.